So, hello collective, welcome to another music channeling. So today's song for this reading is Burning Blue by Mariah the Scientist, I believe her name is. Okay. Now, Scorpio, Leo could be relevant, that's due to the artist, okay? But you guys got a specific insight. Stuck on stupid, okay? That's the message here. I got this tune on the 24th of August, so we're gonna see what's up. Please take what resonates and let's dive into it, okay? So what is relevant in terms of the 21st of, or I guess 21st and 24th of August? So we got one here. So somebody needed to ground themselves. Somebody needed to find themselves. Somebody needed to heal. Somebody needed to get their shit together. Somebody needed to be more stable. Okay, so 21st, 24th of August, as well as December is also relevant. December last year, December this year, any year. Okay, somebody needs to ground themselves. Okay, I feel like somebody needed a little bit alone time to figure things out. Okay, I feel like a lot of people had a hard time finding peace and harmony within themselves or deconnection. Okay, so in terms of Scorpio and Leo, instead of basing it on zodiac signs, I would do this. So Scorpio is symbolic for rebirth, okay, death, passion, intensity, mystery. Okay, so I feel like that could have been the connection between you and them. Okay, and Leo is very much fire sign, again, passion, could be very dominant, a bit controlling, a bit egotistical, ego driven, right? Very fun, very exciting, very much like a cat and mouse. It has its ups and downs. It could be very intense, very quick, very impulsive. It could have a lot of highs and also a lot of lows. So I'm gonna base the zodiac signs on that energy instead of like sun, moon, rising. Okay, hopefully you like it. Okay, that's all I can think about right now. But yeah, so like I said, stuck in love, that is your go-to message aside from this song. I don't remember, the song is pretty new. The first time I heard this song, sorry guys, I have to use this as a reference analogy. I've been watching Love Island and I've been like obsessed with my favorite couples, give or take, and I follow them, okay? And I saw this clip on Shelly and Ace, and they were outside clubbing, having fun, and they looked so in love, and this song was playing, okay? And it's almost like nobody else was in the room. It was kind of like they were in a room full of people, but they only had eyes for each other. So I feel like that also is the type of relationship you have with this person. Is very enamored, very much like there's nobody else in this room but us. Like, I am so fucking in love with you. I don't give a shit about nobody, nothing else. Like, you have my soul type of love. Okay? I'm gonna use that as a reference. I think she's a Virgo and he's a Leo, but I don't know if that's relevant. But the energy when I heard that song was the first time. Okay, so let's pull some cards. So we got this one here. So something about noticing and seeing the signs is relevant right now. Somebody really clocks it. Somebody gets it now. Somebody knows that you are their family. They want to have a family with you. And this is the tribe, this is the soulmate, this is the legacy. Okay, they're getting it now. Okay, collective. However, not everybody, they're on their way, but some of them are like, I get it. Okay, they get this connection, they get you. Now this song is playing. I think you guys can hear it, but yeah, I'm not sure if like YouTube will be open with the music. So stuck in love. Or sorry, stuck and stupid. I wrote down stuck and stupid. Smiley heart. So we got this one here. Maybe this person is interfering with your destiny, or maybe they feel like you're interfering with their destiny. You know how you meet somebody, you fall in love, and you don't, like I said before, maybe you guys are so deep in it that you neglect yourself and what you need to do. Emphasis your purpose in life, okay? Just like how I said, the two couple from Love Island, when they were at this club, and all their friends and the people they know were there, but they ain't got nothing to look at but themselves, each other. It's cute in the beginning, but if it goes in the long run, there needs, I don't know, maybe somebody's like too lost in you, or you too lost in your person that you forget like the rest of the world. That's how honeymoon phase begins, right? So I don't know, maybe some of you guys are just newly in love, and it's very quick, very, very impulsive, very much Leo, Scorpio, okay? But yeah, something about being stupid in love. Maybe people on your journey realizing that your person is crazy in love with you, vice versa, okay? For some of you guys, this love could also interfere with your belief system, your faith. I don't know why, okay? But they know for a fact you're a soulmate that is destined when it comes to them, okay? There are definitely going to be communication. I feel like this person wants to take it much further. I feel like there could be confession about their own love. They love you. And some of you guys could just be like, oh, it's been a week. It's been 2 weeks. We started off just physical. The attraction was there. I like them. They like me. But no, this person, this is it. Okay, this is it. There's no turning back, okay? And somebody will definitely be in the energy of like, this is my forever soulmate. Even if it's been a week, or even like within the first freaking second, somebody's tailored focus. You're them. Like I said, honeymoon phase, enamored, in love, all about you. They're deep in it, burning blue. Okay, now we got this card here. Somebody's a bit depressed, a bit sad. I don't know, maybe they met you when you're not in your best energy, your best self, or vice versa. You met your person when they were going through something, maybe sadness, maybe depression, or maybe they were sad or depressed about something else. Let's see if there's something else that's relevant, or what I said stands true. You met a person when you were going through shit, or they were going through shit. Okay, so I feel like what I said, it still holds on. Okay, so I think that's it though. They feel stupid in love with you. Stupid in love, stuck in love. But there's definitely going to be communication. There's definitely going to be a confession, okay? They can't hold it in. Now, they might be sad if you're not on the same page, but I kind of feel like you are, though. But I do feel like the intensity, depending on the signs, could be a bit overwhelming. But it's like, I don't think it's going to be a shocker to you. Because they get it. And you get it. Okay? It's kind of like you're in it and you're in love and you wouldn't say so much, but it's like you're a bit scared to say it, but you can't contain it anymore. Okay? Is that the title? All right. So I think that's the message. That will be alright. We're gonna do a little advice card. Something about January 3rd could be relevant. We got this one in reverse. So for a lot of you guys, I feel like you already know what's up. I feel like you don't have to do anything. If you're feminine watching, you don't have to do anything. If you're masculine watching, you will also get a confession of some sort where you're gonna be like, you know what, I've been new, okay? But it's a little bit frightening. I will say this though, because it's a lot. The energy between you guys is a lot. I do feel like somebody still have anxiety to fully confess their emotions to you, okay? Especially if you're in the Scorpio Leo energy of like the impulsivity, the fiery, the ups and downs, the highs and lows, the intensity of it all, right? Because I'm gonna tell you this, when one is in love, it kind of reminds me of a quote I saw from the Vampire Diaries. Yes, I'm very pop cultured right now. In the last reading I talked about the notebook. Listen, in the Vampire Diaries, Stefan, he told in frustration to Elena, his love interest at the time, that you don't know how I look when I'm not in love with you, okay? He knows when he's not in love with this person, Elena, there is no light, okay? It's almost like the source of it, his love, his happiness is because of her. And I feel like it's the kind of same wavelength between you and your person. Going back to what I said with the depression card, maybe somebody was depressed until they met you and now they know how love feels. But if they were to be like, very quickly, yeah, like this is it might scare you a bit, okay? So I don't know if they're gonna fully be like jump right into confession mode, but somebody will, okay? So yeah, I think that's it though. Let's pull one card from this deck. For some of you guys, you're dealing with a Sagittarius, okay? Saggies are very adventurous. They like to travel a lot, okay? They like to be quite spiritual. They value like spiritual or religious like combos. They're very outgoing, very quirky. They have their own vibe, style. They only mess with people they trust, and they don't be trusting everybody. They kind of like walk to the beat of their own drum. Okay, it kind of reminds me of Aquarius, but it's kind of like, I feel like they have less sympathy when it comes to the Sagittarius. Depending, you know. I love myself some Sagittarius people, okay? But the thing is this, you have to be on the same wavelength as a Sagittarius. Like you know how people will like fire signs kind of roll with the same gang? I feel like Sagittarius is like that type of vibe, okay? I say this to say there's probably going to be a message maybe from the divine your angels about this Sagittarius, okay? Or maybe to you as a Sag, you will get a message about this person, or vice versa. They will there's some sort of spiritual angelic message that will be sent on behalf of the Sagittarius, okay? Or on behalf of you if you're a Sag, or have, yeah, pretty much, okay? You and this person like have ties to each other. It's giving reincarnated. It's giving like soul ties, twin flames, like high level soulmates, okay? If you know, you know. And I think that's it though. We're gonna wrap it up. Because, yeah, I mean, that's it. So expect the confession, basically, because the love is burning. It's burning for you, okay? Let me remembering thing right now. The artist, I don't know if I'm remembering it correctly, but she has a lot of opposition. She has a lot of people that don't like her soulmate for her. Okay, something about him not being like physically attractive or physically suited for her. Okay, but she knows what it is in terms of the love. So I don't know, maybe some of you guys have a lot of people that are naysayers against your connection, your love. Okay, I just remembered that. That could be relevant as well. Like there are a lot of people that don't like the fact that you love each other, that you love them, that they love you. Okay. Um, so let's see here. Something about it's time. Something is time right now. Okay. Some of you guys could be in Aries. Okay. Some of you guys, you have children or they do. I'm seeing pampers though, so or pampering as well. Maybe they spoil you. They like to spoil you a lot, or vice versa. You like to spoil them. Okay, something about SET. So you guys could have met in college. You're studying, etc. Somebody's name could be Malia. Something about Pavlova. Something about mail. There's definitely gonna be communication for sure. Okay. Something about see you later or let's see each other again. Okay. Something about lips. You can have beautiful lips. Somebody's also a dog owner. Okay. As well. A dog mom. A dog dad. Okay. I'm saying, I feel like I'm seeing a maid. Okay, so you guys are made for each other. Okay, no, about to wrap it up. We're gonna do collective dates for you guys, if there are any. If not, we're gonna wrap it up and let the divine universe angels come what may guide you back together and guide when it's time for this confession. All right. I wish you guys the best. Much love to you, and see you in the next reading. Okay. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and or just watch. Okay. I think that's it. Okay.